Hi guys, I'm Karen Blacher. I know I said I wasn't going to do superheroes this week, but I have an overdeveloped sense of conscience, and I know so many of you subscribe because you were attracted by all the superhero designs. I feel bad making you wait a week. So I don't have time to do another full face tutorial, and I don't have the Iron Man ready yet, but I want to toss you something, so I'm going to show you my Spider-Man cheat card. And that is a little bit more unique than a Spider-Man full face, because like I said, every painter has a Spider-Man full face. They all look roughly the same. Not everyone does Spider-Man cheat art, or if they do it, you do just the Spider-Man head and it's kind of boring and we're all looking for different ways to make it look more polished. So this is my way. I am going to start with the Spider-Man head, and to do that I'm taking my trusty number 4 round brush, some DFX white. I'm going to make some kind of stumpy teardrops to be Spidey's eyes. As long as they're roughly the same as each other, it doesn't really matter how big they are because you can just scale everything else to match. It's a very forgiving design. I'm going to grab some DFX red now. Any red will do. Red is red. I know people who swear by Snazaroo red. I've never seen what's so special about it. This is my DFX red. I'm going to outline the eyes and make an oval behind them. Only outlining to keep from losing them. And to sort of streamline the shape a little. The beauty of this design is I find it doesn't really matter how wide the face is, how long it is, how big it is in proportion to the eyes, just make it even. Other than that, it's very forgiving. It's bugging me right now that mine isn't even, but I'm going to say that's close enough. Now I'm going to come in with a much skinnier brush, my number 1 round. Would use a 0 if I had one. DFX black. I'm going to outline those eyes. That one looks a little wet still, so I'm going to do the other one first. It occurs to me as I'm doing this that I've never done this on myself. I'm like, why is this so difficult? It's because this is one of the few designs that I didn't learn on myself. So I'm not nearly as good at this on me as I am on a little boy. Good thing it's a forgiving design, huh? Okay, so now I've outlined the eyes. I'm going to make a little diamond in the center here. If you made a very small Spider-Man, you could just sort of make a point in the center. This is just a reference point for the rest of the web. So I'm going to make a little diamond here between his eyes. Sort of where the bridge of his nose would be if he weren't wearing a full face mask. And I'm going to make some skinny lines, 3 above, 3 below, radiating out from that diamond. And I'm sorry, my hand is going to keep blocking the camera. This was an ill-designed setup, but at this point I'm committed to it. Really is easier on someone else. I don't say that about many designs. This one is, because I keep blocking my own vision. Alright, now I'm going to connect those lines with U's. If you've ever done a spider web, this is how you do a spider web. There's really only one way to do it. So I'm connecting these lines with U's. Making some little additional lines on the side there. Try to keep these skinny because it's so little that it'll overpower it if they're fat. But again, it's very forgiving. It'll still work. Here we go. Sometimes I outline the head, sometimes I don't. Depends on how on my game I am, because a sloppy outline can destroy a design, but a neatly drawn outline can save a sloppily laid out design. So go with your gut. My gut is telling me I probably shouldn't attempt outlines tonight, but I'm feeling bold. And really tired. Okay, so there's Spidey, but that's boring. So here's what I do to make him less boring. First, I put him on half a web. Toss him with my black for now. Doing this the same way we did it on the mask, just bigger. And then I'll add even more interest with some DFX white. I'm going to put flecks not only on the web, let me do that first here, but also on the web on the mask itself. And if you do a full face Spider-Man, try putting little flecks of white on the black lines. You'll be amazed at how much it makes a mask pop and gives it dimensionality. And then, because I'm me, and if you've watched my tutorials by now you realize I do this on everything, I'm going to finish it off with some glitter. I love glitter. I sell glitter to everyone, boys, girls, men, women. Everything's better when it sparkles. Now this is probably still a little wet, and I might smush it a little by glittering it, but I don't feel like waiting. I'm instant gratification girl. Something else you'll know about me if you watch enough of my tutorials. This is one of the few cases where I wish I had something other than white iridescent glitter, because I think this would work better with a gold. However, I think the white iridescent works fine. So there's a Spider-Man cheek art that you can do and still feel proud to call yourself a professional face painter, and don't feel like you just painted a circle with 2 little white dots on a kid's cheek. So there it is, Spider-Man cheek art. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you can use it. And like I said, I will put up my full face Spider-Man for those of you who'd like to see how I do it. We all have the same look, but slightly different techniques. So I will certainly share mine. Look for that in the coming weeks. I'm hoping Iron Man will be up next. And please, I am always open to requests. Feel free to challenge me. I love a good challenge. I will talk to you soon. Thanks.